What's up, guys? Welcome to the B Parlay YouTube channel. I am joined by the coach, Coach Craig, at Coach Craig 52. This man taught me how to gamble. I'm very happy he's joining me on the show today. How you doing?
Feel great. Ready
Feel
to go.
great. Hey, you said you texted me this morning. You said you were have a little congestion. How do you feel about that?
Well, we talked about like MJ with the flu game, feeling a little down, but just got to keep on going, right?
Got to keep battling through it. There you go. So comments already rolling in here, Coach. We'll get those up on the screen in a minute here. But I'll give you guys a little background on Ryan at Coach Craig 52. Go follow him. Gives the picks. Gives the good stuff. He's better at picking games than me. Honestly, he's my mentor. So I think we coached high school football together for a while. We were 18. I was 18. You're older than me, but I was 18, and we signed up for you like helped me sign up for an offshore sports betting book. And then I lost a ton of money because I was just like betting spreads I didn't even know how to do. So that was good. Thanks for that. I appreciate that. And then when I turned 21, we actually went to the casino and we were on the blackjack table for probably like 10 hours and walked away even, I think, the first day. And then after that, it was all downhill.
You're just hooked ever since.
Oh, I'm hooked, man. I'm hooked. So we got the comments rolling in here. I told Ryan, guys, the B Parlay Army runs deep. They show up all the time. Comments already rolling in here. This was before the show. Trey May Howard, Team B Parlay Army. Let's get this money, Tanner. I'm rocking with you all the way from Baton Rouge. James Woodson wants the B Parlay Army shirt. The B Parlay Army shirt is coming soon, guys. Tawanka's a baller. Let's go. Picks from you in NCAA basketball. That was cash, my dude. Appreciate it. That's money, dude. There we go. All squares make a circle. Let's get it. Donovan from CT. Your picks are always A1. Let's go, Donovan. Hey, Ryan's from CT, too. The coach is from CT. Give him some love. Sup, Latif. How you doing, Das Diggity? Yo, Tanner, your Pats are going down. We'll see about that. Ryan's a Pats fan, too, so we'll see. James Woodson. Hi, Craig. James, what do you want to say hi to James?
What's going on, James? How we feeling, man?
There we go. Tawanka. Let's go, Craig, the coach. Ronnie Martin, great job on basketball yesterday. There you go. And then Shapendi Lulo, good morning. Ruptive, top of the morning. Let's go win some money today. All right, here we go.
About these little foot soldiers, man. They ride or die with you, huh?
The B Parlay Army runs deep, Ryan. Come on now. B Parlay Army runs deep. All right, so
scared money don't make money. Let's get it. Right?
Hey, he was the one, guys. We're getting the scared money don't make money t-shirt. He was the one that came up with that. He gave that mentality, that mindset, that saying to the B Parlay Army. So we got to appreciate it there. All right, parlay of the day, guys. Let's recap yesterday. So we won. We hit one bet yesterday. Citadel +3, Oakland versus Cleveland State under 147.5, and then FAU versus Middle Tennessee under 141.5. So we're going to roll through the parlays really quickly. We're not really going to talk about them. Then we're going to talk football because that's Coach Craig's specialty, right, Coach?
Oh, football only.
Football only. There you go. Spurs +3.5, Raptors -8, Pacers +5.5. Gotta love that. Hockey, only 3 games today. We'll go Panthers puck line, Wild money line, and then Coyotes versus Avalanche over 6.5. And then for basketball, college basketball, we'll go Ball State +7.5. That's -110. UNLV money line +100. Michigan versus Illinois under 145. Combined odds +616. $100 wager pays out $716. What do you think of those, Coach? Any winners there?
Hey, why not, right? It'll happen.
There you go. All right, Raymond coming in. Ryan, you deserve a 10. There you go. James Woodson, wonderful in yourself. Let's get this low-hanging fruit. That's what James's answer was to you, Ryan.
Jeez, gotta love these foot soldiers, man.
There you go. Tawanka, nice. Ronnie Martin, we are the Army. What's up? I need 4 good parlay picks. There you go. Das Diggity, we run with the Army, except when it comes to hockey. Das, I've been hitting a lot of hockey bets, so that's a little rude there.
Now T, I gotta say, because I was able to see the merch that's coming out. You definitely got to be sending some of this out for some of these foot soldiers that are in the chat constantly.
Oh, they've seen them. I showed them the past couple of days. They've seen them. We have 3 designs out right now. We have the B Parlay Army shirt, and then we have Scared Money Don't Make Money, and it's not gambling when you know you're going to win. We got another few coming out in the next couple of days, and then we'll get them up on our store. We probably got like 24 hours of work on the store. It's one day of work, and then you know what? B Parlay Army is going to be having merch all over the place. B Parlay Army is going to be all over the nation, the world. So
all the way down in NOLA, all the way up to CT. Gotta love it.
There you go. Coach Craig joins the show at Coach Craig 52. Very blessed to have him on here. Like I said, my gambling mentor. We're going to be talking about football today. We'll start with Raiders and Bengals. Actually, before we start, Ryan, what's your thoughts on the games this weekend? How excited are you?
I'm pumped, man. To have 3 days of games, sitting on the couch, having a cold one and watching games and betting, nothing better than that.
Nothing better. Nothing better. Gotta love it. All right. So we'll start day one. There's 2 games Saturday, 3 games Sunday, and then one on Monday. We got Raiders versus Bengals. The public's high on the Bengals, but I think there is some play on the Raiders in this game. I mean, Joe Burrow mania has run a wild. Coach, who are you going with in this one?
I'm going Bengals minus 5.5. I think Jamar Chase is definitely different. You know, he's an anytime scorer at plus 100 right now. I like that a lot. Joey B, man, he's hot right now. That whole team is hot. They're fun to watch. I mean, I'm a diehard Pats fan, but if my Pats get eliminated, I'm all in on the Bengals for sure.
Yeah, I'm excited about the Bengals too. But the one thing I look for in this game, I think Joe Mixon's a star. And this might sound crazy, but the Raiders going to shut down. Who are you going to shut down? I mean, you're shut down Jamar Chase. You're going to try to shut down Joe Burrow. That leaves the door open for Joe Mixon. He's been having a hell of a year. So we got some Raiders fans in the chat. Das Diddy's going Raiders all day. And then Ruptive wants 2 potential upsets for us. But if the Raiders are to win this game, Ryan, what's going to have to happen?
Hunter Renfro's got to get involved a lot, and they got to get, Darren Waller involved as well.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I don't see as much the Bengals blew the Raiders off the field. I think they're going to be better. I think it all depends on what Raiders defense shows up to. If we get the Raiders defense from like the past 3 weeks, be in good shape. If not, I think the Bengals roll to victory. Bengals have not won a playoff game, I believe, since the 1990 season. I could be wrong, right?
It's going to be jam-packed, bumping. So the crowd's definitely going to play a factor for sure.
Yeah, I mean, do you think crowds really play a factor though now? Like at this point, you think?
Like, look for. I mean, I we're not at the Steelers pick yet, but definitely with Kansas City and home field, yeah, I think it's huge.
All right, so Tawanka has got Las Vegas money line. Let's go. You know what's surprising though? Like the buy means so much now. Like the 1 seed getting a buy, right? And the Tennessee Titans in the future market, they're like 5th. And I would not touch the Titans to win the Super Bowl, but the sports books are not. The odds makers are not giving them any respect whatsoever.
Yeah, no, I don't like the Titans to win at all. I think whoever goes into Tennessee will honestly beat them, to be honest.
Yeah, definitely. And maybe that'll be the Patriots. So we'll move on here. Patriots versus Bills. You get the Bills favored by 4 points. This is going to be the coldest game in Patriots history. This is football weather, Coach. This is, you and me played. I was a little Division I athlete, minor 1AA. Ryan's a Division II athlete. Both played at pretty big time level here. This football weather.
Run the damn ball, right?
Run the damn ball. That's what it comes down to in this game. And I think the weather favors the Patriots, honestly.
I like Patriots money line. They're at plus 165. I like them at plus 4. I think the cold's definitely gonna play a factor. I don't think Josh Allen's he's not all that great in these games that are below freezing. Look for his QBR to definitely go down and look for him to turn the ball over. I think the Pats get 2 interceptions off him. I think the Patriots, I'll make this prediction. The Patriots, I think Josh Allen will turn the ball over more than his touchdowns. I think he'll have 2 picks, 1 touchdown.
Okay, now how much do you think Mac Jones gets involved in this game? Because I guarantee Josh McDaniel is trying to think of a game plan to limit his mistakes.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to be throwing all that much, but he's got to come out and play. He's got to throw over 200. They're going to run the ball, but he's got to throw at least 15 times in this game.
Yeah, definitely. At least. I mean, like that strategy that they did, run the ball 45 times, throw the ball 3 times, like that's not going to work again against Buffalo Bills. Especially, if it's not windy, I don't see the cold as that much of an issue. I think the wind's the bigger issue in Buffalo.
Yeah, they're looking for 13 mile per hour, 2 degrees. They just got to run the ball with Damian Harris. I'd like him to definitely score as well. Get him involved. This O-line's got to step up, and this defense, they need to get off the field on 3rd down.
100%. That's the biggest thing. Now, we got some disrespect for the Titan comments rolling in here. You know what, though? I don't think it's disrespectful for the Titans considering they're the 1 seed and the odds makers have them 5th in the future market, 5th to 6th in the future market. Also, in the playoffs, you need a quarterback that takes over. That's why the Patriots are probably not going to win the Super Bowl. I'm going to say that right now. They don't have a quarterback that can take a game over. Ryan Tannehill is not that guy. Derrick Henry, I don't know if he's going to be returning at all during the postseason here. I mean, I don't think it's disrespectful at all I don't think we're being disrespectful at all to the Titans.
No, not at all. You know what? I think the foot soldiers might get a little upset with me, but when Alabama loses in the national championship game, who always goes to the Super Bowl?
I don't know, Coach. Who always goes New England? Okay, yeah, there you go.
I don't know. I just feel like New England, Tampa Bay, it's just like on my mind, and I could just see it happening. If the Patriots get through Buffalo, I just feel like they will beat Tennessee and they're on their way. I really do.
the bottom line for this with the Patriots is that Mac Jones needs to play well. You can run the ball as much as you want, but Mac Jones is going to have that moment in this game where he makes a throw down the field, and hopefully we get it. We got Bills all day. We're going to step stomp Stevenson's big ass. Okay, there you go. Tighten up. Can't wait to see Mac Daddy throw some picks. Okay, there you go. No one's with the Patriots. Hell no, Das Diggity. I like these odds. Tawanko, who you going with? You going with Bills or Patriots? Because you're usually right in here. Derrick Henry will be back in the divisional round. That's good for them. Henry's supposed to go. There we go.
Yeah, like he's supposed to go, but like, is he going to be 100%? You know, that's the thing you got to look at.
Yeah, I mean, look at me. Like, if I took 2 months off or 3 months off from doing the sports blogging, betting stuff, I'd probably be a little rusty too, right, Coach?
Yeah, definitely, 1,000%.
Come on now. So you're gonna take the Patriots at +4 and money line?
Taking Patriots money line.
There we go. We got some people rolling in here. Matt Jones is trash. I like New England run heavy. There you go. And then Latif likes the Patriots. So this is a split game.
Got it. Bill Belichick.
Yeah, you can't bet against Bill Belichick. Can't bet against Bill Belichick at all.
I'm excited. Right. Late game.
Yeah, it's going to be a big game for sure. Now we'll move Eagles Buccaneers here. Now, Coach, is this a disrespectful line? The Eagles covered this earlier in the season against the Buccaneers. It was in garbage time, I believe. But I mean, I like the Buccaneers 8.5 right off the bat.
I like Buccaneers 8.5. Tom Brady, people are still hacking at him. He wants to prove them wrong again. I like Buccaneers a lot in this game. Hopefully, Leonard Fournette's supposed to be coming back. I hope we get playoff Lenny back, but the defense needs to step up. They need to contain Jalen Hurts, and I see some big plays coming from the defense, but I see Tom Brady having a big day.
Yeah, Raymond, we're going to talk about that game in a minute here. I'm high on the 49ers. I know the coach is high on the Cowboys, though, so we'll talk about that in a minute. Eagles, rolling with the Eagles all day. Bills were shaky in the last 2 games. Beat parlay. We don't bet teams. We bet numbers. Damn right. I like the Buccaneers 8.5. I still like this number. Like you said, I mean, there's 2 people you don't bet against the playoffs. Bill Belichick, Tom Brady. Do the Buccaneers have, I mean, let's be real. The Buccaneers are probably not going to lose this game. Do they cover this? That's a little more questionable. Do the Buccaneers have a chance to get to the Super Bowl again without Godwin, without the Antonio Brown debacle?
I think they do. I mean, they got Brady. You can't count him out.
Yeah. Now, what was your thoughts on Antonio Brown leaving the field? MetLife 2 weeks ago.
I think that Tom Brady knows what's up with Antonio Brown. I really do. I mean, the guy stayed with him. I think there's definitely more issues involved. I think Bruce Arians is a complete ass. I think there's definitely more issues than what we're hearing. And I think guys that definitely know what those issues are, but obviously they're not saying it. I mean, Tanner, we've been in locker rooms. What happens in locker rooms, stay in locker rooms. So I think there's more. And honestly, give it like another year or 2. I bet something's going to be coming out about it all.
Yeah, it's just hard. It's hard to like the guy, though, after he goes on the podcast and talks about how Tom Brady wasn't that important.
I don't like the guy whatsoever, especially for him to say what he did, but I also don't like how Bruce Arians handled it either, though.
No. Das Diggity, Bucks going to win by 10. They're going to cover. There we go. Now, for the Eagles, I listened to an interview with Jalen Hurts this morning. He said for us to win this game, we got to do our job. Everyone's got to do the right thing, and we got to execute. Now, what do you think the Eagles need to do to win this football game?
I think they got to get Devonta Smith involved. Yeah. Jalen Hurts, he's still a young quarterback. He's got to limit his mistakes. I just think if he's going to be running the ball solely on himself, I think that's going to be an issue. I just think the Bucs D is very good. Playoffs is just a different season.
Yeah,
Buccaneers will show that right from the first quarter. So look for them to honestly cover that first half too.
Oh, yeah. If Tampa Bay wants to win, they're going to win. That's what it comes down to. Ryan likes first half. There's a lot. You know what, Ryan? I want to say something. There's a lot of first quarter bettors in the B Parlay Army. They love that stuff. So if you have any of those recommendations, throw them in, because they always ask me, what's your first quarter? What's your first half? And I'm like, my gambling mentor always wins on those, and I don't. So I try to stay away from them.
I got to look more into it, but I know me and you you're more for the full game. I like getting that quick money and getting out and putting the money on the second half for live bets. I love those first half bets. I really like the Buccaneers for first half. I really think they're going to get on them and rattle Jalen Hurts, to be honest.
Now, Ryan, Das Diggity, he's a good member, the good soldier in the B Parlay Army. He said Bucks going to win by 10, but then he comes in, he goes, I'll sprinkle a little cash on the Eagles in a parlay. What do you think about that? That strategy?
I don't like going 2 different sides. If you're going to be getting on a team, you got to go all in on them.
All right.
But
There you go.
I love the talk though from everyone, and I love the fact that you're just responding back to everyone. You know, when we go into live streams, like that's the biggest thing is people responding back to that. So T, you're doing a nice job with all that.
I appreciate that. I'm just trying to do my job and go execute and win the live stream, right?
Well, hey, that's the thing, man. You're the captain. Everyone follows your orders. That's why these little foot soldiers are the best ones here, man.
There you go. So Kansas City first quarter over. We're going to talk about that. We'll talk about that in a minute here. I want to go through in order here. So we'll talk 49ers, Cowboys, Cowboys -3. Now, the Cowboys are an average football team outside the NFC East. I want everyone to realize that before I say I like the 49ers at +3 here. If the 49ers can come in, run the football, work their play action pass effectively, they're going to win this football game, Ryan.
No, Cowboys -3. Take Cowboys for the first half. CeeDee Lamb's going to have a day. Zeke's going to be running it. I got my snack time. Shout out Fran from Why Not You Media. He's going to be eating. The defense is going to come. I saw Micah Parsons, right? He said in an interview, this is playoff football. This is where legends are made. Look for Parsons to have a day. Kid is
All right. Yeah. Okay. All right. I'll go with that. I like the 49ers, though. I think Jimmy G, if he can do something, if he can hit some sort of passes down the field, if he can make some sort of plays, I think 49ers work the run game. And George Kittle's a dangerous football player. You got to get him involved. And I think they have a chance. The Cowboys are known for blowing up in the playoffs, Coach. Come on now.
They're fine. I mean, Prescott's 1-2 right now in postseason. He'll be 2-2. They're going to be fine. By you saying, oh, Jimmy G's got to do this, he's got to do that, he's got to do this. Like, no, I just don't get why so many people are favoring on the 49ers. Every week, they're like, 49ers -1.5, 49ers -2, and they get blown out. Like, take Cowboys, take them straight up with -3. I love that bet. Personally, that is my lock for the weekend. Cowboys -3. I know the foot soldiers there. A lot of them are on 49ers, but Cowboys are legit.
Okay, so Raymond's going with, this was a comment from earlier, 49ers are primed to play another good game coming off that win over the Rams. I kind of agree with that because the Rams didn't want them to win that football game. Like, the Rams didn't allow them to win the game. They went out and did it.
I mean, they're going to Jerry's world. I just think the Cowboys are definitely going to be showing up. I really want you to clip this. Clip it for my lock of the weekend, T. Cowboys -3. And I'll take all the heat if the Cowboys don't cover -3. But that is my lock. Cowboys -3.
All right. Well, when the coach gives a lock, it's usually right. I will say that, but I'm going to ride. I'm going to fade. The public's high on Dallas. I'm going to fade the public. I'm going to go with the 49ers in this football game. All right. So let's move on. We'll talk about Kansas City. A lot of Kansas City comments here. Let's finish with the 49ers. 49ers going to win if Jimmy don't blow it in the last 5 minutes, like always. There you go. Ryan's betting on him to blow it.
I'm questioning Jimmy G, man. If you don't have confidence, like I just don't like it at all.
Yeah.
And honestly, there's so many people, like I heard Dak Prescott talking today and yesterday. There's so many people counting the Cowboys out. And you know what, though? Like, keep feeding them.
Okay.
Keep feeding them.
Keep feeding them. All right. So we'll go here. What do you guys think of the over under? Or, well, I got to read Tawanka's comment. Run heavy team San Francisco. Got to go with San Francisco. Dallas 6-5 outside the NFC. So that's what you need to know in this football game. What do you guys have for the over in the under totals in this matchup here? Also, let me get them all up, Ryan.
Yeah.
We'll just break them. We'll go right from the top. Las Vegas, Cincinnati, 49. What do you got in that one?
I like the over for that. I like the over for 49.
Yeah, I think if both teams show up, if Vegas is competitive, that game 100% goes over.
Bills, I think over under was 44. I like the under 44 for that. I really think the Pats defense shows up. Like I said, if they just get off the field on third down, they beat the Bills at home. So honestly, you know what? Let them be 1-1 right now. They're going to go into Buffalo. Defense is going to show up. I do like the under. I like the Pats to win that game. But yeah, over for that Cincinnati game.
Yeah, 100%. So I'll go under in the Buffalo game too as well. Eagles, Bucks, 45.5. I think this one's a little tougher to do because the Buccaneers can score, obviously, but Philadelphia is going to have to contribute in some way to get this game over. I'm going to take the over, though.
Yeah, I'm going with over. I think with playoff football, it's going to be different. I think Jalen Hurts, I think they'll find the end zone, but that's the other thing too. I mean, Brady could put up 14 points in the first quarter easy. I don't know what that first quarter is for over, but I also kind of like the first quarter over. But yeah, I like the over 45.
So first quarter over is first quarter total is set at 9.5. So I mean that's not bad.
That's not bad. I could see 10 points happening in that first quarter easy.
100%.
EB, and then, a little field goal from the Eagles. Yeah, why not?
All right, so we got the first quarter over there. 49ers, Cowboys, it's set at 51. I like the under in that football game because I think for the 49ers to win the game, like the narrative I'm going with, that game has to stay under because they got to run the football.
Yeah, I'm going over. I think Jimmy G will find the end zone. I think, Debo will have a good day, but I really think CeeDee Lamb's going to have a day. Look for CD or Zeke to have 2+ touchdowns. If that's a prop bet in there, I kind of like that as well. I think Dak really shows up. I think he's hungry. He wants this. I think he's going to put up 3+ touchdowns.
No, he needs to, for sure, because if he doesn't, 49ers are going to be rolling to the divisional round. Steelers, Chiefs. Chiefs 12.5 here. I mean, the Steelers are not good at football. They probably shouldn't have made the playoffs. If the Colts would have just taken care of business, they wouldn't be in the playoffs. Minus 12.5. You can't argue with the Chiefs right now. They're the heavy favorite, but I think everyone shouldn't be as high on the Chiefs as they are, considering that they really have not been great this year. They've gotten better as the season went on.
Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely going with Chiefs money line, but I don't know why the Steelers at plus 12.5, like with TJ Watt playing how he's playing, Najee Harris run the ball. I like the Steelers plus 12.5. I think I would lean on the Steelers plus for the first half, if that's at plus 6.5, plus 7. Kind of like the first half for the Steelers, honestly, but I don't know. I feel like that whole game plus 12.5. I feel like the Steelers could cover.
Steelers plus 7 in the first half. Kind of like that.
I like Steelers plus 7, and I kind of like Steelers plus 12.5. I think, Big Ben's last little hurrah. I don't think they're going to win the game, but I think they could cover and make it close.
So they have never, the Chiefs have not been good at covering these big spreads this year, but in the NFL this year, big spreads have been getting covered like 80% of the time. So it's pretty crazy. We got some comments in here about this game. Let's go. First of all, actually, let's get this one. Das Diggity, hey, did y'all do hammer the over on DraftKings? Let's get it down to like 14 or something. I will be doing hammer the over. I've not hammered it yet. But Ryan, that promotion on DraftKings, you've seen that? The Patriots Bills. So I don't know what it is, but if you bet like a certain amount of people are cash bet on the bucket or the Bills Patriots game, they drop it down. It's like the same thing, the spread thing. What?
Yeah, get on that.
Yeah, get on that. Everyone get on that. Okay, so we'll go here. 49ers. Nope, wrong one here. Kansas City, first quarter over. Let's talk about this a little bit. First quarter over with Kansas City. It's at 10 points. Over 10, flat at 10. The over is plus 126. What do you think of that?
It's at 10.
Yeah, it's not 9.5.
Yeah, I kind of think I like the under with that. I can see Kansas City going down and scoring quick, obviously, but Steelers are going to just want to run the ball. I think they're really going to crowd the box too. I think they're going to give pressure to Mahomes, but they got to bracket up with Travis Kelce. That's going to be an issue. I feel like him and Tyreek, they're so fun to watch.
Definitely. So Kansas City, best first half cover. Matt's going with the Kansas City to cover at 7 in the first half. Steelers start slow. You disagreed with that, right? Or no, you like the Steelers.
Yeah. No, I think, like I said, I think the Steelers are going to run the ball. The time of possession, that they're going to want to have the ball for a while. They're going to want to keep Patrick Mahomes in the sideline. So I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't look for all that much scoring, to be honest. I really think the defense is going to lock it down. I think Najee Harris needs to have a day. I think, again, if I'm going with that prop bet for someone to have 2+ touchdowns, I kind of like Najee Harris to get one.
Definitely. So Das Diggity, I'm taking Pittsburgh with the points for same reason. I just feel like Big Ben got something left. Now, what do we think the Big Ben narrative plays into this game? Obviously, it's going to be his last season. This is most likely going to be his last game. Let's be real. Whether they cover or not, I don't see them winning at all. Big Ben, do we have that? Remember the Ray Lewis when they won the Super Bowl a few years ago before it was his last season? They knew it was going to be his last season. And that team really was not the best team in the playoffs, but he kind of carried them to the Super Bowl. Do you think Big Ben has the same capability?
I mean, I think he's got a lot of players riding with him, obviously. I think this team's special with what they have. I don't think they win this game, but I do like them to cover. I think Ben, I think he throws for under 200 yards. I think maybe he has 1 or 2 touchdowns.
Yeah.
But I don't see it's going to, if it comes down to the last 2 minutes of a final drive, I don't trust Big Ben to the end zone. Let's put it that way.
There you go. So if Kansas City comes out hot, Steelers.
You know what, though, T? We bet numbers. So if on the final drive, we're probably covering that 12.5.
There you go. We don't bet teams, we bet numbers. That's going to be on a t-shirt too in the B parlay or soon. So if Kansas City comes out hot, Steelers have no shot. I agree with that. And that's also the same thing for the Buccaneers. Like if the Buccaneers show up and say, hey, we want to play football today, the Eagles have no shot.
That's the thing. You're gonna find it all out in those 2 games in the first quarter.
Yeah. Definitely, because they like once they start pouring it on, like if the Steelers don't keep pace with the Chiefs and then the Eagles don't keep pace with the Buccaneers, they're not going to be able to pull a comeback in the second half. They might pull a garbage time cover, but they're not going to win the game.
Yeah, time of possession is going to be huge for Pittsburgh. Run the ball, Harris, get him involved early.
So 46.5, Coach. What are you going with this one?
46.5, huh?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm going to go over again. I'm going to go over with that game. I think Pitts put up some points. Like I said, you got to get Harris involved. Even look for their tight end, man. I love that tight end they have. And Pittsburgh, man, they love that tight end with Freiermuth.
Yeah.
But I like the over 46.
What do you think about Big Ben over 225 passing yards?
Yeah, under with that. I look for him to maybe get 190 to 210.
Definitely. Patty Mahomes going to come out firing. He wants to make history. I wouldn't disagree with that, but I don't think Patrick Mahomes is the best quarterback in football this year by any means.
No, and I look for mistakes to happen. You know, I think Pittsburgh's coming hungry. They got nothing to lose. They got nothing to lose. So look for TJ Watt to have a day too.
Tomlin going to have the Steelers ready. I think he could have them ready to cover. Now I did take the Chiefs originally. I might rethink that just to
he's a coach. I mean, they were getting after in the locker room. I think who's saying that?
Dust Diggity.
Yeah, no, I think Tomlin is going to have them ready. But you're going to find it out in the first quarter. Like for those guys that are live bettors and you're watching the game, like look at that first quarter, see how they're coming out. That's where it's going to happen.
There you go. Come on, man. Big Ben done, period. Johnny's saying 80 to 90% of wild card games have gone under. And then Matt Shildy saying that is a true fact on the under. So a lot of people are going to go with the unders here, which honestly, I don't blame you. I think there's very few games that are going to go over here. But again, when you get these, like when you get the big time quarterbacks going at it, it's hard to say this game's going to go under. Like Patriots, Bills, yeah, I'll take the under all day.
Yeah.
But you just never know with some of these big time quarterbacks. All right. So final game here. We have a standalone game on a Monday night. This is going to be huge for betting. A Monday night primetime playoff game. Cardinals versus Rams. Rams at 3.5. I think this line could drop down to 3. It's not going to get back up to 4 where it opened at. It might open at 5 and then drop to 4. Now it's down to 3.5 here. I mean, you like the Rams a lot.
Yeah, I like the Rams when they were at -4. Cardinals, I think D-Hop's not even playing, right? When D-Hop's playing, they're 8-2. I like the Rams to definitely win this game at -4. I'd take Rams the first half. I think Rams with that defense, they're going to start to gel now in the playoffs, and they're going to get after Kyler Murray. You contain him, you'll be fine.
So here's my thought on this game. When you're looking at this game, you are betting on Matthew Stafford. How's Matthew Stafford going to play?
Yeah, that's the thing I'm worried about. I think he does throw an interception. If you're going to, whatever the odds are for him to throw an interception, I'd definitely take that. I think he does put up numbers, though. I think Cooper Kupp has a day. Kupp definitely scores in this game. But Matthew Stafford's got to protect the football.
So I do like the Cardinals at +3.5 here. Matthew Stafford is 0-3 in the playoffs. He's been 3. Now, obviously, we can't trust that because it was in Detroit. Yeah. But this is the first time he's actually been in the playoffs with a good team, and he needs to step up. I don't know if we're going to get that. If the Cardinals can get up early and run the football, because the Rams are struggling on defense. You say they're going to gel, but they have not been great this year. If they can run the football, I think the Cardinals cover and probably win this football game.
I'm telling you, man, the playoffs it's a different season. You look at basketball, right, with these super teams, and you look at the season, nothing happens. And once they get in the playoffs, that's when it all clicks for them. Yeah. Aaron Donald, Von Miller, it's all going to come together. Jalen Ramsey's going to make a play. I love this defense. What's the over-under for this?
It's set at 49.5.
Yeah, I like the under. I like the under 49.5. I think that the defense shows up. And I think Cooper Kupp, another player to get 2+ touchdowns. He's another one that I like for the anytime scorer for sure.
Definitely. So the Patriots game's going under. Average score with single-digit temps is 38. Yep, we're all in on the under there. Yeah. And I would get that in earlier than later because they're probably gonna try to adjust it. Because
under of that when it was at 44.
Yeah, definitely. Got to go with Murray. Stafford is untrustworthy. Okay, there we go. And I don't know if Stafford's untrustworthy. We just haven't seen him a lot in a situation where we expect him to win. So that's going to be different on Monday night for sure. Rams edge it with home field advantage. And then Connor going to have a field day. I'm telling you. Okay, there we go.
Yeah, I mean, for me, honestly, if I was to look at that first half, I had my 2 locks, right? I had my Cowboys -3 for the game.
Yeah.
I would Rams, their lock for the first half. I think Rams should come and they show up. I think Stafford takes that monkey off his back. He's not going to be 0-4 in the playoffs. Rams are going to win this game.
So first half, it's probably what, 1.5, 2.5. First half spread is 2.5. Okay, Rams 2.5, -135. If you can take the Cardinals at plus 2.5 at the first half, 115.
That's the case. If it was to drop to 1.5, I'd like 1.5. But at that -2.5, a little tough. I think you got to go with the full game then with the Rams.
First half for Matty Stafford next year, maybe. Yeah, we haven't seen him in a situation where we expect him to win, so that kind of scares me a little bit when we're talking about Matthew Stafford.
I don't know. I think if Stafford just doesn't turn over the ball, I think he's going to have a day. I really do. I think he's going to be putting up some numbers and having a good day.
I'm back, Coach.
There it is.
Back. Sorry. So what were you saying, Matthew Stafford?
I think Stafford, if he just protects the football, I really think that he has a day. I really do. Look for him having over 250 yards passing.
250. What is that? What his prop total is at?
I don't know what his prop total is right now, but I really see him having a day at home.
Let's see what that's at. Passing props. Matthew Stafford, 274. It's a little.
I like it. I really do.
All right, there you go. That's the preview, Coach. You excited for this?
I am. I'm pumped, man. Now, if you had to go with what's your one lock for the weekend?
The one lock, I think you got to go. I got to go with Bengals 5.5 or Buccaneers 8.5.
Yeah,
those would be my 2.
But like I said, Cowboys -3, and think my upset. I know someone was asking for the upset. I think my upset. I mean, I guess if you're talking numbers, you want to go Patriots +4. But if I'm looking at value, I'd go with Pat's money line at +165.
So 200 on Rams, Cowboys, and Bucks. That'll double your money. What do you think of that bet?
Yeah, I like that. It's all money line, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. I mean, I would even, if I was doing that, I like the points with it too. I like Rams at 3.5. I like Cowboys at -3, and I like Bucks at -8.5. So honestly, if I was looking at those 3, I guess I would do Cowboys -3, Rams -3.5, and Bucks money line probably.
Yeah, you can take some adjusted spreads there too, obviously. And I think that's huge this weekend, adjusted spreads, because if you can figure out what a team's going to win by or like winning margin, those are huge bets. You know, the odds are just massive.
Soldiers, though, I don't know if any of those foot soldiers like the anytime touchdown scores, but I talked to you about that first game, right? Like Jamar Chase at +100 anytime score. Like if I was to do this a whole slate of it in one parlay, it'd be at like +4,000.
Yeah.
But it's Jamar Chase, okay? And then I had the Cowboys game, right? I had I had Patriots Damian Harris, CeeDee Lamb for the Cowboys. What's the other game that we have?
For that, you had a touchdown score in? You had Cooper Kupp.
Yeah, I had Cooper Kupp for the Rams. The Buccaneers, I had Leonard Fournette. If playoff Lenny comes back, I love that.
Yeah.
And one more game, right?
Do you have Zeke?
No, I didn't have Zeke. I had CeeDee Lamb. I probably shouldn't went with Zeke, but I also like Joe Mixon too. But I like those guys to score. Now, if those guys score, it's gonna be a nice little payout.
All right, so props, guys. Throw some props in. Anything? What are you guys looking for with props? We'll talk about that for a minute here before we sign off. My favorite prop is probably going to be Mac Jones under his passing total, whatever that's set at. Mac Jones passing yardage is at 204.5. I love the under there. Player passing attempts, oh God, 30.5 for Mac Jones.
Oh yeah, I like the under of 204 for that.
My only fear in with that whole prop is like if the Buffalo Bills get going, they're going to have to throw the football. They're going to have no choice. But I think early, if the Patriots can control the clock and play the way they like to play, obviously Mac's not going to go over that total.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm looking at touchdown scores, Damian Harris for sure. I know he's at -110. If you go up to that 2+ touchdowns, which Damian Harris definitely can do,
yeah,
I'm sure probably the +500 or so.
James Conner, 2+ touchdown, or two or more touchdowns. What do you think of that?
Yeah, no, I don't like him at 2+ touchdowns.
You're just high on the Rams, coach.
I'm all in on the Rams for sure. I really am. I'm all in on the Rams.
Renfro 2 touchdowns. I don't love this, but for the Raiders to be in the game, they need this.
You wouldn't be surprised if it happened. You play that typical degenerate move. Should have put money on Renfro.
Well,
I was thinking about it. I was gonna really put money on that.
So when I'm betting on sports, though, you got to come up with a narrative in your head. Like, how do you think the game's going to go, right? For me, I'm taking the Bengals at 5.5. Obviously, for that to happen, Renfro probably can't find the end zone 2 times. Joe Mixon has to score, and Jamar Chase has to have a day. So that's why I'm coming in. But it wouldn't surprise me.
I think Hunter Renfro is one of the best route runners in the NFL. I think he's a top 5 receiver right now in the NFL. Like, him and Cooper Kupp are just nasty. So do I think that Hunter Renfro will find the end zone? Yes, I do.
All right, there you go. There you go, coach. Love the confidence and swag. Coach elbow cough. I think that's supposed to be an emoji. I don't know. Coach elbow cough. I'm not sure. No.
Today. I do have a little cold, though.
Coach elbow cough. I got you.
You know what, Tito? It's not going to stop me from watching these games and getting that money, right?
No way. Big up, everybody inside Lit Stream Day. Let's get this money. Do you guys want the coach back on the show next week to talk about the divisional round games? What do we want? Do we want him back on?
Good question right there, though, man. I'm going to go into war with these foot soldiers. That's the thing, though, T.
There you go. The B Parlay Army.
I love it.
Do we want him back on next week? We got to get some comments in here before that happens. Tawanka says LOL. Tawanka, I don't know if Tawanka wants you back on the show, but there you go.
Hey, you know, like you told you got to pin what's going to happen. You got to pin what's going to happen with these games.
My connection is just terrible today. Bring coach back or we riot. Are you kidding me? Come on. Hey, you guys got to give him some credit. He played through about 110-degree fever today. He's coughing. He's hacking up a lung, and he's here to give you guys the picks. That's what he cares about, the B Parlay Army. He going to war. He wants to take down the sports books. What do you think, coach?
I'm all for it, man. Scared money don't make money. We gotta all ride together. That's the thing.
Bring back the coach we riot. Yeah, good stuff. So, Coach Craig, final question for you. You're gonna get some merch now from the Army.
Yeah.
What's your favorite merch? What do you want? So, if we're gonna have, I gotta read the list off to you. We're gonna have scare money,
make money, but I kind of like that other one that you were saying with that quote.
It's not gambling when you know you're gonna win.
Yeah. Because I said I made my picks. Like, obviously, you know, you got to go back to the film. Like, are my Cowboys going to cover -3 with my lock? Are my Rams going to cover my bet? How are my anytime touchdown scores going to look? Like, the thing with this, you got to back up with what you're saying, right?
Yeah, and you know where we do that on Sharp Rank.
Yeah, numbers don't lie. You know, these guys got to get on Sharp Rank and take a look at it. That's the thing.
Yeah, get on Sharp Rank, guys. Take a look. We're both on there. It's like gambling media, guys. So check that out. Also, we post our picks on Twitter and Instagram and Facebook, and you guys keep me honest every day on here. So in the comment section, so I appreciate that. All right, good stuff. Debo is good. Maybe 2 or 3 touchdowns for Debo. Halal says he's the man. Bring him back. The coach is just getting rave reviews right now. Gotta love it.
Hey, like I said, man, ride or die with these guys. You're our captain. We're just going with you, T. Wherever you're taking us, we're fighting with you, man.
There you go. I love the comments, guys. Thanks for all the interaction today. It was awesome. I promised the coach, I said, listen, the B Parlay Army runs deep. They're going to be commenting all day. Doesn't matter if it's 10 a.m. on a Friday. They go to work. So, guys, we're going to sign off here. Merch is coming, so stay tuned for that. We got the designs, all that. It's going to be good. Hammer the subscribe button if you like it. Share it, subscribe, do it all, guys. We're trying to get this channel to the moon. Also, head over to the Cold Hard Football Facts and please subscribe to that channel, guys. It's got like 10 subscribers right now. I'm doing stuff on there, so try to get that up. Let's try to get that built up. And then thanks to the coach for coming on today. Ryan, final thoughts.
Love it, man. I love the interactions. You got a good group right here. Definitely want to come back. And you know what, though? We got some March Madness coming up pretty soon, too.
Yeah, we do. March Madness. Coach is a big college basketball guy. You know, we've been hitting big on college basketball on here. That's the most consistent we've been with parlays. So that's going to be a lot of fun. Let's finish football strong, though. Got to finish strong.
Finish strong. And you know what I say to these guys? If you can get on that live bet, get on that live bet. You know, if the Bucs go down, and I really hope the Buccaneers go down early in the first quarter, hammer that live button with Tom Brady. You can't count the GOAT out.
There you go. Hammer the live button, guys. Have a good one. We're signing off here. Enjoy the games. We'll be back on tomorrow, probably. Definitely Sunday. We'll be on for some stuff, and then Monday as well. So we'll see you guys soon. Let's win some money. B Parlay Army going to war. Sign off. Have a good one.